Hello, beautiful soul. How are we? I was inspired to quickly pop on and share an experience that I've literally just had. And I'll tell you the story. So, I'm heading up to Auckland tomorrow for a concert. And I was just running a list and trying to pack some of the items that I need. And one of them was obviously a brush. I wanted to pack a brush. Now I have Mum's brush in front of the mirror. You can see that there. In front of the mirror, so I always kind of know where it is. And you know, it was Mum's. And I specifically said to the children, I'm doing a live, darling. I specifically said to the children to leave it alone. It is, it's Nana's brush and I'd like it left here so I know where it is. So anyway, I go there to pack it and it's not there. So my instant reaction was I got a wee bit crabby. And I asked around the family and I said, look guys, I said, where is Nana's brush? I have specifically said to please leave it in front of the mirror. If you come into Mummy and Daddy's room, you are to, hey Kathy, and if you use anything, you are to put it back where it was. So anyway, I got quite frantic and quite teary. And I was walking around and I was like, I can't, my thoughts started racing. I was like, I can't find Mum's brush. I was like, that's one of the last things I have of her. It's still got little bits of her hair in it, even if that may sound gross now. Still got her hair in it. Where is it? It's kind of that last little, one of those last little bits. And I caught myself feeling upset. And so I said to the family and I started crying. And I said, guys, I feel actually really sad because I've asked you guys to not touch it, please. I'm still attached to the brush. It was Nana's and it's important to me right now. So I had to speak it. I had to speak that I was actually feeling sad. I had to speak that I was feeling a wee bit angry. So the way I wanted to pop on live is because going through this, we did end up finding the brush. But to bring myself back, I had to catch myself in awareness. And I was like, oh, and I was like, I had to take a breath and bring back the awareness. I was like, oh, I feel really sad because it's not there. And it was an awareness that I'm still attached to an item, a brush that was Mum's, the memories I used to brush her hair. So I had to catch myself, knowing that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I caught that. I was like, okay, I'm still attached to that. That's good to know. Nice to know. And then it also taught me a little bit about the boundaries. For example, the children coming in and just grabbing what they want and taking it. And then it gets lost. And it's one of the ones, where your energy flows. And I was like, oh, that's good noticing. It's kind of a little pet peeve, which I'm working through. And the boundaries thing kind of keeps coming up for me. So it's talking to the children. If there's something that's not yours, please be respectful. You can ask first and you can put it back. So it's like a never-ending story, especially with our youngest. So that was mine as well. So that was noticing. So I was like, So I noticed how I was feeling, and whatever came up, I said thank you. I felt angry, I felt sad, I felt all of these emotions all at once, and I just breathed into them. And then I verbalized it. They're like, Mum, why are you crying? I was like, actually, because I feel sad. I've lost Nana's brush. The brush is important to me. I know I'm attached to a brush, but it's important. In this moment, I'm still attached to it. And so being able to actually verbalize it. One thing when you verbalize it, and one thing then when you also acknowledge your feelings and how you're feeling, that's one of the other ones that just allows them to flow. You don't have to stop them. Like I cried, I acknowledged them, I spoke about them. Allows that energy to continue to flow. The emotions come through and they flow. You feel them, they rise, you breathe through them, acknowledge them, thank them, and let them fall away. And then after that, to recenter myself, I sat down and I just put some music on. One of the ones which I think I'll play for you, it helped me recenter, is being able to, acknowledge and say, thank you for bringing up that which I have not healed yet. Thank you for bringing up the boundaries. Thank you for bringing up the emotions. Thank you for allowing them to flow. And then I just sat there with headphones and just breathed in and allowed anything that came up. And then being able to kind of meditatively allow some sort of light and ease, and then just saying, I'm at peace now. I'm peaceful. I'm calm. Whatever your mantra may be, whatever helps you, breathing into it. I'm safe. And breathing into it and playing the music allowed me to then recenter. So speaking it, feeling it, and breathing into it are really, really beneficial steps, and acknowledging. And it's okay, we do have uncomfortable feelings and we don't need to stop them from rising just because they're uncomfortable. Allow them to flow so that the energy does not get stuck. Because as we know, if you allow it to stay stuck, it will keep coming up over and over and over again until it's acknowledged, until it's properly felt, and then it will dissipate. So a way to be able to recenter so that you don't stay stuck there. So you give your body and the emotions the space that they need, and then you allow it to flow. So yes, I hope that was helpful. So that's how I was able to kind of bring myself back to that state of joy and that relaxed state now, from a place of frantic energy, is really acknowledging, having that space, allowing myself to feel. And hopefully this is the one that I really love. It's called Lady of the Dawn by Peter Gundry. I don't know if that'll, but it's one where you can just, I know the live may pick it up, but where I'm able to just then hand on heart, hand on chest, and just breathe and move to it. Something simple like this. Just breathing in with the music and out. Can be enough, and moving can be enough to allow the energy to dissolve and shift. It's really important to give yourself that space when you need it. You are important, you are worthy of this space. Give yourself that time. So yes, I hope that was helpful. I hope it made sense. I might pop the link below down there. I have created, I'll put my link tree actually. I've created 2 free resources about, there's one's gratitude and one's meditation, and they are free booklets. So 21 days, over 21 days, and they give you really specific, like little things that you can do to bring more joy into your life, to bring more, to bring more joy into your life, to bring more peace into your life. And they're little things that you can do each and every day. So I'll pop the link below, and you can go through and download that free booklet, and I'll give you a little task to do over 21 days. The ladies who did that challenge absolutely loved it. So I put it into a free booklet, and I have been guided once I come back from Auckland, I have been guided to start another gratitude challenge, which is when I'll pop on live or video and giving you like a little task for the day, anything that'll help bring your energy up, bring you back to a state of peace and a little state of joy. And so I'll pop that, and keep your eyes peeled, and I'll start doing that once I'm back So yes, anyway, I hope that was helpful. Lots of love, beauties. You are worth it. You are amazing. And I'll see you all again soon. Mwah.